The Mega Dimension is on its way, and I think I know what the Mega Dimension is. And I know I said that in a video ages ago when we just had a trailer to go off, and I said it's the world of X and Y, but I don't think that's quite right. I don't think that's the right way of describing it. Just some quick things to notice. Number one, there are these giant floating holographic Pokeballs everywhere. Interesting. There are mega crystals, mega shards inside the Pokemon centers. It seems that this place is largely, aside from a couple trainers you battle and perhaps yourself, and perhaps only as a result of Hoopa's protection, inhospitable to human life. However, what there is across this city, this mega dimension, you might be wondering, is it the timeline of X or Y? Is it like the distortion world? Is it like the space-time distortions from Pokemon Legends EA? Which is an interesting thought, because you get this kind of rainbow glow around the edge, and if you've seen the space-time distortions, you know that you get those rainbows, and it appears in like a rainbow bubble. But that's actually not the direction I want to go with this theory. That's not where I want to go. You will notice that throughout this version of Lumio City, the construction, we've still got the same construction company. There's the Holovators, but you'll see the arrows are all over the place. What's going on there? Look, that's Quasartico's logo in the back there. So, is Quasartico here? Like, did they create the Mega Dimension? What is going on there? I don't know. Here's the thought, and here's the thought about the freaking out Holovator, is that this is, think of this as Pokemon's Upside Down from Stranger Things, right? This is a version of Lumio City that exists concurrently with modern Lumiose City, or maybe even represents a moment in time. So, a moment of time when the construction has happened. And it's a version of the city in which, like, clearly, north, south, it doesn't make sense anymore. I wonder, actually, what I noticed, this is really interesting, we don't see the Lumiose Tower at all. We don't see, and I think that's important. We know that these portals start existing, and it's only with Hoopa's help that we're going to be able to navigate this area. And these areas, by the way, they appear as little bubbles, like little wild zones. By the way, I hope that the clothing stores in here have alternate universe clothing. I would like that. And I really hope, the big one for me, of course, we see the Lumiose Museum in one of these shots. In one of them. I hope that the Lumiose Museum has like a whole alternate universe exhibit. I think that'd be really cool. But something we notice as well is like the Fist of Justice. Like, this is the hideout for the Fist of Justice. It has the Fist of Justice logo. Why? Are the Fist of Justice set up here? No, I don't think so. I think that this Mega Dimension is happening at a time, and we get Karina as well, as the master of Mega Evolution. It's her duty to look into this, I think. I think that the Mega Dimension is a version of Lumio City that only exists as a result of the events of ZA. Well, what happens in ZA? What happens? Okay. Well, there's Rogue Mega power building up in the city. Well, that makes sense because we see those Rogue Mega crystals. Okay, then what happens? Quasartico, Rogue Megas start appearing, which we know happens because that's the end of this trailer. These guys are setting up for a Rogue Mega battle, probably against a new Mega Evolution. Then what happens? Well, Quasartico come in and they set up construction with a construction group to help the redevelopment program. Well, we know that happens, and they create the Holovator tech, which we know. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is happening during the story. Is there a point in the story where another dimension could be created? And there is. It's the end of the story, and that would make sense because we're going to be, again, this is being touted as a post-game DLC. The Pokemon here are over level 100. You're supposed to have finished the game. What happens at the very end of the game? This is your spoiler warning if for some reason you're watching this and you have not seen. This is what happens. Zygarde Mega Evolves, maybe for the first time ever in history. And it Mega Evolves into a very alien-esque, glowing, very Necrozma-esque Pokemon. And this makes sense because, as Elle tells us in the post-game, it seems to have been inspired by the, or learnt from the Z moves of Alola. That seems to be what's kind of happened. And in that, it's one attack that was Core Enforcer, a move that literally draws a giant Z, becomes the move Nihil Light. No light. Also, sounds like Annihilate. I kept saying it wrong in earlier videos, but it's Nihil Light. No more light. It's a move that is like the Z moves of Alola, and the move is, in Japanese, it's the light that returns to nothing. But also, Necrozma's move is the light that burns the sky. So they're very similar, and you can sort of see this is what's happening here. We've got the Ultimate Weapon Fires again, which could cause more Rogue Megas, that maybe we haven't seen yet. But Nihil Light, what does it do? It's like, it sort of removes the light. It removes this mega power. What happens to that power? Well, perhaps it creates a new dimension, the Mega Dimension. Because Necrozma's power opens ultra wormholes. Necrozma's power opens doorways to other dimensions. Nihil Light removed the ultimate weapon's power by sending it into another plane of existence, or perhaps even turning it into another plane of existence. That is the Mega Dimension. That's why it's called the Mega Dimension. It's not Hoopa's realm, it's not the distortion world, it's not the space-time distortions. What happens here at this moment, the Mega Dimension is created. And it captures an image of Illumio City in that moment, with the construction as it was, with the tower as it was. The reason we have not seen the tower, I think, which will definitely be a wild zone in it, the reason we've not seen the tower is because it would tell us too much about the story. The Mega Dimension is an alternate version of Illumio City after the events of Pokemon Legends ZA. Mega Stones formed 3,000 years ago, with certain stones were already about the latency of legendary Pokemon. That was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, it's why they've been finding new types of Mega Stones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. Okay.
The first thing to note is that she says that it was created by the light of the legendary Pokemon, Xerneas and Yveltal, again connecting Mega Evolution energy to light like that of Necrozma, but also that the firing of the ultimate weapon 5 years ago, as with the one 3,000 years ago, caused new Mega Evolutions to happen. And in this game, Ange fires. Perhaps that is what has created the Mega Evolutions as they appear in the Mega Dimension. So, that is what the Mega Dimension is. Head on over to storekeepadobe.com to support what I do. If you like my Pokemon theories, I've got a lot more coming out, a big one on Mega Evolution coming. And if you like that kind of holographic thing that comes out of the like the portal around the Mega Dimension, you will like my holographic stickers that are limited until the end of the holidays. And also check out the City of Light. There's 100 glowing cells that are available at Storekeeper. They're in the poster, ready to be found. So head on over, support what we do. Cuppafee and I made this. You can see these little cells, and they glow in the dark. And I'd love to show you glow-in-the-dark footage, but you need lights to shoot images, and you need no light for glow-in-the-dark. There's plenty of cool stuff. There's Easter eggs and secrets to be found inside the merch as well, including the cap I'm wearing. Thank you all for watching the channel. Make sure you subscribe. New theories coming soon. Storekeepadobe.com, linked in the description.